Have you ever thought about what you would be working on in a given day if money was not an issue, if time wasn't an issue, if the whole world of possibilities was open to you and you could work on exactly in your business what you wanted to? What would that be? Well, my friend Richie Ote, who I will be co hosting Purposeful Parentpreneurs with in the near future, asks me this question probably at least every other week. Hey, Kim, what does your ideal week look like? What does your ideal day look like? If you could work on anything in your business, what would you be working on? So I want you to just pause this video for a moment and think about that for yourself. What would you be working on if there were no constraints to your time or your money? Now, I want you to think about how you've already spent your day. And I will tell you, and it goes along with the theme of this video exactly, that I've spent too much time today working on the weeds in my business. I've told you before, and I'm going to tell you again, cats. Oh, wrong side. Uh, no part of my business is perfect. I have cats that bomb my videos. I struggle with productivity sometimes. Despite being the host of Positive Productivity, I find myself working on things that I shouldn't be working on. And let's call them from here on out the weeds. We all need to stop working on the weeds. I have been chain listening to podcasts lately, and one of the podcasts that I listened to in the last 24 hours was a celebration podcast episode by Stu McLaren. It was his 100th episode, and he was talking to members of his Impact Mastermind about the most impactful marketing uh, marketing practice that they had for the year 2018. Now, I realize that I'm recording this in 2020. I'm afraid that cat's going to start licking himself or something. I realize that we're in 2020. However, everything that the Impact Mastermind members said is still relevant today. And one of the things that somebody said was going live had made a huge impact on their business. And I started to think about it. Here I am creating quotes for Instagram instead of going live. Here I am approving members into one of my virtual assistant jobs Facebook groups instead of going live. Here I am cleaning out my email instead of writing an article for a magazine. What are the activities that you really need to be doing to move your business forward? What type of content can you create that only you can create that will help your community, that will help your clients? I want you to think about that. Are you working in the weeds, or are you working on activities that you'll be able to reap a harvest from in the future? Now, I want to remind you that some of these activities where you're working in the weeds, like creating the quote images, approving members into a Facebook group that you will engage in, those will lead to revenue in the future. But you don't need to be doing those activities. I know the value of my time, and I hope you know as well. And I know that when I'm working on content creation or recording videos for courses or doing strategy calls with clients, that's worth a far lot more immediately and in the future than creating quote images is. I mean, let's just throw out a number here. Let's say, okay, and I know this might be far-fetched for some of you to even imagine. I don't want to say far-fetched because it's definitely possible, but it might be unimaginable for you at this present time. Let's imagine that an hour of your time is worth $500. Actually, let's even blow that up. Let's say it's worth $2,500. When you can hire a VA from anywhere from $3 an hour to $40 an hour to be creating your Instagram posts, to be approving group members, to be cleaning out your email, to be setting up podcast interviews, why are you sacrificing a $2,500 an hour activity to do something that you could be paying somebody $3 to $40 an hour for. We need to get out of the weeds. And I need to go back and listen to this video after it's up and out there because I myself need to get out of the weeds. I was laying in my bed last night at midnight with my laptop on my lap doing my own Pinterest strategy. This is something that I should have outsourced ages ago. And I'll tell you that just a half hour ago, I sent a message to my longtime VA to say, hey, I need you back. I had to take some time off from my team because I made all the wrong decisions. I didn't have the money because I was in the weeds. I didn't have the money to invest in my team. But I said, I need you back. Do you have time? Do you have bandwidth? Because I don't want to burn out my team either. And I want to let you know that when you build your team in confidence, you should be able to trust that your team members will help you bring on additional team members so that nobody gets burnt out. But I need to bring those people back. I need to get out of the weeds. And when I get out of the weeds, I'll be able to work and to live in the fields of wheat that I'll be able to harvest and help the world with. And I'm not going to be able to serve the world at the greatest of my abilities, at the highest of my abilities, if I'm behind the scenes working on Excel spreadsheets. Today, I want you to commit to giving up one activity that is considered working in the weeds in your business. And I even want you to look at activities around the house. What is one activity in your home that you could give up, that you could delegate to a child, that you could outsource to somebody else? Even if you have to hire, let's say you hire somebody in for a couple hours a week to do your laundry. It's the same case there. You could pay $20 an hour for somebody to come in and clean your house so that you can be doing the $100, $500, $2,500 activities. Get out of the weeds, my friend. That's not where we're going to grow. The weeds are just going to strangle us. Weeds, when they're not controlled, will overpower our life and business. And if we want to get to the next level in 2020, 2021, and beyond, then we need to control the weeds. We need to get them out of our lives and delegate them to others. Hire the gardener. I would love to hear your thoughts on this video, so make sure to leave a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you find out the next time I am live. Now, until tomorrow, when my next episode of KimBits goes live, I want you to go forth and make it a positive and a productive day.